Okay, so here are the top 5 things that I recommend to all buyers before they buy a house. The first and most important thing that I make sure that my buyers understand is their budget. So what you can do is follow the 30% rule. Essentially, the 30% rule is you don't want your mortgage payment to be more than 30% of what you bring in every single month. So what I tell my clients to do is take a look at what their gross income is per month, times that figure by 30%, and the number that you get out of that is essentially what your mortgage payment can be that won't be too much of a stretch for you and your budget. Then you can use that number to determine how much house you can afford. The next thing is really fun. You get to write down your wish list of what you're looking for in a house. And the more detail, the better. And the most important thing is obviously location. And location doesn't just necessarily mean, oh, it's in kind of a nice neighborhood. No, location means how close is it to work? How close is it to hospitals? How close is it to your kids' schools? All these things sort of factor into figuring out exactly what you're looking for in a house. And those factors, like being close to work, being close to school, have a really big impact on the quality of life. Even if you have the fanciest house, if it's out there in the middle of nowhere and it takes an hour and a half to commute into work, it might not actually be worth it, even if it fits into your budget. So think about those things, and the more detailed the list that you provide your realtor, the less time that you'll spend going to listings or going to showings that aren't quite what you're looking for and end up being a little bit of a waste of time for you. So a detailed wish list is the second thing that I tell all my buyers that they need to know before they go in to buy a house. Next thing up, get your pre-approval. So go find a mortgage broker. And if you don't know one, your realtor will know several that they can recommend to you. And what's really great about this is that the whole mortgage process can actually be quite complicated. There's mortgage rates, there's mortgage terms, there's mortgage payments, there's down payments, there's all these things that sort of factor into the financial side of this transaction. And those can be pretty intimidating for first-time buyers especially. So having a good mortgage broker is critical to making this process go smoothly and helping you understand how it all works. The next thing I always talk to my buyers about is make sure that you pick a property that has good resale value. And that's where your realtor is going to come in and help you understand the progress of the neighborhoods that you're looking in and the potential resale value of properties in those neighborhoods. So keep that in mind. Even though I know you're thinking, I just want to move into my house and enjoy it for the next many, many years, you are eventually going to resell. And so having that understanding of what the resale value of those properties in that neighborhood is very wise and something I recommend to all my buyers. Lastly, I always tell my buyers to look beyond the paint. So you might go into a home, it's got ancient carpets, ugly painting, weird drapes, and you might think, this is definitely not for us, and you might turn around and walk out. But it's like that amazing movie, Princess Diaries. Sometimes there is a Disney princess hidden under all of those ugly things. And if you can just look beyond the paint, the drapes, and the carpet, you might realize that this is actually a perfect home and a great opportunity for you to take advantage of that other people might not be noticing. So there you go. Those are the top 5 things I recommend to all my buyers that they need to know before they go in and purchase a home. If you have any questions, thoughts, or comments, leave them below and follow for more.